bottles in the
Popping
ice
bottles.
like a blizzard. When we drink, we do it right, getting slizzard. Way!
Right, start of the podcast.
Fingers down my spine. Girl, you look mighty fine. Oh, won't you rub your fingers?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the SisTea podcast. You've got your host, Tilly.
And your host, Harriet.
We're no longer quarantining. We're no longer isolated. We're back together.
back
The
together.
bitches are
The
back.
bitches are back.
Can the real Simp Shady please stand up?
Oh no, I've got it. Can the real Simp Shady
Please stand up. Today we are going to do a new game that Harriet has kind of made up that is...
So, sorry guys, Say It or Shot It that's 2020. We're in 2021. Sip it or simp.
Sip it or simp.
Sip it or simp.
Sip it or simp. Look at me.
Sip it or simp. So, today basically we've got some questions lined up for one another, and then we're gonna kind of go into a discussion about what you
Just my new proposal for 2021.
a boiling topic that she
A
keeps
boiling
going on
topic
about to me, and I
that
just think,
really annoys me.
okay, yeah, let's. I mean,
Put
it in the
like,
podcast.
no need to get so vexed. Like it's just
no one gets so vexed. Basically, Tilly's just sick of the power struggle and how girls are just simping over men, and I'm just sick of seeing it on TikTok. So guys, we're gonna deconstruct it, and we're gonna say
society a little bit.
Stop chasing men.
Stop chasing.
Anyway,
Boil the kettle, grab some biscuits, and let's get down to the tea.
Down my spine. Girl, you look mighty fine.
Dokily, we're going to start with Harriet's questions.
Oh.
I'm going to be asking her.
you best have not dug me out here. I swear.
How are you? 100%.
Swear
Guys,
down.
Sis team wants a bit of tea, don't we? Like, we are thirsty.
You didn't want to see
In
me
many
drunk
ways.
or
In many ways.
absolutely expose myself, which I have done quite a bit so far.
Honestly.
I don't know.
2021.
What else can I say?
It's fine. You know, we're not going to get employed anywhere after this.
No.
Did you ever break up with someone just before a public holiday so that you didn't have to buy them a gift? I would, because I'm broke all the time. So
Public
tell me,
holiday.
have you?
I.e. Christmas.
Christmas.
So my ex-boyfriend, we was together for like 4 or 5 years, and we'd been together for a while, but we'd broken up, and I was kind of, I don't know, yeah, we'd broken up, and
On
we
the
kind of,
rocks.
yeah, it was on the rocks. We were getting back together, and I knew in my head I didn't want to be with him, but it was like a comfort blanket. Like, I was in uni, but I thought I don't want to be with him, but like he's been my best friend for years. Anyway, long story short, I bought him a pair of Ray-Bans for Christmas, and then like couple weeks before Christmas, I thought,
Ray-Bans are spenny as well.
I just thought, I don't want to be with this boy. That sounds so tight though, but when I was at 18, like a student at 18,
No,
19.
if I hate you, like I literally won't buy anything for you.
I didn't want to be with him, and
Wouldn't buy
I
you
just
a
was
Freddo.
like, because both him and I had said that we were doing presents this year. I was like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, babe.
And then I turned around and was like, you know what, babe, like let's just do something together. Babe, I don't even say babe. Like, let's just do something together instead. Like let's not do presents. Yeah, I broke up with him, and I've kept the Ray-Bans, and I do still have them. So it wasn't like a waste, but yes, I broke up with my ex-boyfriend
Just before?
just
Christmas.
Christmas.
And that was the greatest gift of all. Anyway.
The breakup.
What's the biggest lie you've ever told?
I like you.
I
can see this going.
I
No,
can
no, no,
really
no, no.
see us going. You're the only person I talk to. Like, I really think I want to be in a relationship.
Yeah,
with
I
you.
want to see you again.
Like, I definitely,
be
like, this was
nice.
such a good time. Like, I had
I like
such
your
a good
vibe.
time. Like, I really like your vibe. Like, you're the only guy I'm talking to.
No. Probably.
I'm gonna get shit in my I'm never gonna have anyone
Nah,
in my
we're
DMs
just
again
spitting
after
crap
this.
here.
Yeah,
Nah,
guys
we're just
are lying. Like,
we're
if I've
lying.
ever told you that,
Nah,
I'm
the
100%
biggest-
being true.
because like probably growing up, just being an absolute terror
Yeah,
to
you
my
were awful.
to my parents.
Now. And to me. God, she was such a bitch. Still is,
Stop.
but
Pack it in.
stop pack it in, girl.
Just spill my drink.
It's okay.
Yeah, probably. I would say like the amount of parties that I used to have, and like mum and dad would go out and they'd come back, and all my friends would be there. I'm like, I don't know what happened. They just turned up.
Like,
I have no like what like I don't know why there's alcohol here in the garden and all my friends are here, but I don't know what happened. It just turned up. I couldn't help. I couldn't say no.
Like, what could I do? Just shut the door?
No, that's not your alcohol from under the stairs.
No,
no.
100%. I would never do that. Like, I don't know why you would think that I'd be such a devil child. That would never be me. Like, that's actually kind of rude that you would think. It was Tilly. I mean, she was like 10, but it's fine.
She was 10.
She was 10, but she did it.
No, it wasn't
like,
me. I don't know where these people have come from. I don't know. No, so yeah, probably just being a little terror, a little shit.
A little shit.
To mum and dad, lying, basically saying that I didn't intend for this party to happen. When full on BBM Messenger like group chat.
BBM was popping.
Guys,
I had like
parents
900 friends on that shit.
Did you?
Like, oh my god, yeah. But
that's
they
probably
were randomers.
They're probably the biggest lies ever. I'm quite an honest person. Like if I'm feeling
me
something,
too.
I'll say it. I think everyone knows me. If I'm feeling something, I'll just be like, do you know what I mean? But when it comes to little
She broke
teen Harriet,
Sebastian's shisha
pipe
as well.
Yeah, we was having shisha and we picked it up by like like what do you call it, the stem of it, and because obviously the bottom's not. Yeah, and it just smashed. And I felt so awful. And he was so good. Like my brother was the kindest soul.
No, he is.
I felt so awful.
But yeah, she's a shit sister to both me and him. Anyway, have you ever bribed or flirted with a police officer to get out of a ticket?
Thanks for that. No, I've not.
No worries,
Should I
babe.
take half a sip? Because I know you've asked me this question.
Yeah, because I was there.
Right.
I think I helped, actually.
Gay Pride 2 years ago.
Two
2 years ago, 2019.
Before Rona, when we could actually do
when we
shit.
could actually go out. There was a police officer who was vibing.
We were vibing.
Good looking man.
He got his handcuffs out, and I was like,
and he
Sir.
was basically like, I can't take your number. He's like, but I want your number. He's like, however, if you took my pen and wrote your number on my arm, and I turned a
mysteriously-
blind eye, that would be fine. So
It was like, if your number just shows up on my arm.
miraculously turns
Like,
up on my arm.
suddenly, like, all these digits are on my arm. Like, it's not my fault.
I
it's
didn't even do
fate.
it. My friend did it for me
Call
actually.
it
Because I
witchery.
just didn't want to be part of this naughty little thing. So she wrote his number in like big letters all down his arm, and I don't know how. Like,
Not his
he kept
number, your
my
number.
number. Sorry, yeah. I don't know how he kept my number on his arm all day, but that evening, I've got a WhatsApp from this Mr. Police officer. Yeah.
He's like, Miss, you were drunk and disorderly. I'm gonna have to take you in.
I was actually quite. Why is there a bit of rice on my?
Hey, Mr.
There's a
Policeman.
piece of rice on my.
Oh, nice. Little snack. Guys, advice. Always keep bits of rice on you.
Yeah.
If you've ever had sushi, just in case you get a bit hungry.
Yeah.
Like, alcohol does make you a bit more hungry. So, piece of advice.
Yeah. So yeah, not bribed by a police officer. However, I have bribed a police
Slipped
officer.
my card in.
There's the number.
A card.
Didn't
number.
work out. Can I just put it that way?
Yeah,
Really
didn't work out.
Odd human. Very odd human.
What was the most embarrassing thing that you ever did while on a date? We already know one of the stories, so
Which one?
the one where you like just leave. We know
Oh,
that one, so
yeah.
it has to be something different because I know that you.
Oh yeah, when I got up and asked him to leave.
Yeah, bit embarrassing.
It wasn't embarrassing for me. It was embarrassing for him.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't get my humour.
It's not my fault that you're not funny.
I dribbled once. I missed my mouth and
nice.
whatever. I don't think that's that embarrassing because that happens to me on a daily. I don't know if this is like an embarrassing fail. It is embarrassing. I get the ick when I think about it. But there was this guy and we'd kind of been set up. I don't know. We had a mutual friend and we was like, okay, we'll go on a date. Like, why not? And on the date, he was like, should we get a picture? I was a bit like, okay.
No pictures, please.
Well,
I get it all the
that's
time
like-
after this podcast. People are like, can I have a picture with you?
And you know me as well. Like, yeah, true.
It's
you know
embarrassing,
me.
up and down the keys.
I don't call like a first date a date because I'm like, I class it as dating once I've seen you a couple times. So I'm like, when we meet up for the first time, it's like, oh, we've met up and anyway. So he asked to take a picture with me, and he was like, I was like, oh yeah, whatever. So then he asked someone else to take a picture for us. So we sat at the bar, and he's like pulls his face, like, oh, can you take a picture of us? And I was like,
Like, so I don't know you that well. Stop.
It was the worst angle.
That's so
No, it was just
embarrassing.
the worst picture. I just thought to myself, like,
I
why
bet you
is
were
it-
like,
no. Gets even worse. He puts it on his story and he tags me.
no.
He was like, because he said he was like, should we send it to her? Like, should we send it to the person that's like like, not hooked us up, but like, you know, our mutual, like, he's got us kind of together. And I thought, that's fine, if he wants to do that. The fact it ended up in a story.
Now people think I'm in a relationship.
So I had to, like, call Hannah and was like, SOS, like, get me out this situation. So we met her at another bar, and I was like, right, I'm gonna go now.
SOS, please.
But that's such a big date fail, like.
Yeah, no, that is really awkward. Don't put it on your story, honey. I don't know you like that.
No.
Okay, have you ever had anyone famous in your DMs?
I hate you so much. I went to get half sip.
Sorry about it. But the tea is not
I've had blue ticks. I've had someone. I think it was.
I don't know, I haven't watched it in a really long time.
Alright, well, yeah, he reacted to my story and.
Oh, did you put the fire emoji?
The clappy emoji to a little.
Even worse. I'd rather a fire, 100%.
We spoke a little bit, but.
Someone called the fire department.
It wasn't really. We didn't even know, to be fair, no, it was weird. I was like,
Yeah,
Like when someone, like I said, we've had this discussion. When someone reacts to your story, you just think, no.
Meh.
At least say something. Meh. But yeah, not really that deep, is it? No.
She just wanna fuck me for the clout.
Nope. Not me.
Okay. Have you ever dated someone to only find out they're not single?
I'm gonna drink.
'Cause
Married men aren't so loyal.
and we'll leave it at that.
No. Like, not me. Like, I would never ghost. I would never go for a man that's in a relationship. Never.
No.
But people,
If I know I was
I just can't believe the way that some people move, and that someone could lie through the fucking teeth.
I can never be a side. It can never be me. Like, intentionally.
How could you keep something like that? Just saying. But yeah, I'd never, ever go for someone that is, you know. I always say, you know, you never know what goes on behind closed doors. So I'm not going to judge you for your decisions, but I'm not getting involved in that. But
it's just it's not my journey. It's not my journey.
It's not my path, and I don't want to step on anyone's toes.
Personally, it's not my journey.
I don't want to be that girl, but I'm going to drink to that, but I'm going to leave you with that.
Is there an ex you want to give it another shot with? Why did I just sound weird? Like, did you hear that? Where's my poshness gone? Just
an official ex, like an ex-boyfriend? No, never. There
are some people that I've linked up with that I've thought,
yeah.
So you could slide back into my DM.
Yeah. There is persons, I'm not going to give myself away, that there's people that I maybe have spoken to or been seeing in the past that I would, if it was right, I would get back with. I'd obviously have to have the discussion first, but there is
certain people.
There's situations where I'd think, you know what, if we really both kind of spoke.
If the universe and the stars say that we should be together, and they suddenly come.
If the universe puts us together, or he messages me, then
it's meant to be.
Or they, he, you know, I'm not that way, but
them.
Yeah. To answer your question, yeah,
okay.
But not an ex, but yeah.
Last one for you. Are you speaking to anyone at the moment?
I just finished my drink.
Yeah, just finish your drink. Oh wait, no, that's too much prosecco there. You can't just finish it. We got a whole nother round.
I ain't giving myself away. Yes, no,
maybe. You'll never know, or you will, because we'll talk about it if it gets in. All these questions are. So.
What really happened in the kitchen?
You know what? What happens in the kitchen stays in the kitchen. No one ever needs to know that I'm going to the grave with that one. If you know, you know. I was just baking cookies. I was baking cookies in the kitchen.
Bullshit.
I'm a wife.
What's the most shallow reason for not going on a second date?
Opposite. I'm not usually like this. If I vibe with someone, I vibe with someone. But sometimes, like, specific dating apps can be very misleading. And then you show up and they're not the person that you think they were. But you stay because you're a nice person.
Skinny boy swag. That's all I'm gonna say. What hookup scene from a movie or TV show would you like to recreate?
I think we all know the answer to this, because if you
Bridgerton.
haven't watched Bridgerton, and absolutely
When they get into it.
if you have not, if you've not got fanny flutters from that damn show, I don't know what is wrong with you.
It was like, when I was watching it, I was just
The
like...
stair
so
scene.
hot.
The stair scene when he is... Say no more. Say no more.
Say
And when they're on the on the ladder thing.
Aren't they
So
just the most
that
beautiful
man can
couple,
have my
though?
kids. He
Oh.
can have my kids. Not that he wants them, but he could.
He could.
Oh, imagine if he ever saw this. Well, he never will, but I'm so in love with him.
Aww.
Anyway, go.
Have you ever gotten an STD?
No. But
Okay, well done.
if you ever have,
No
doesn't
judgment.
matter.
No, I
No
think
judgment.
it's definitely a subject
Nothing to
that
do
not
with
many
you.
people touch upon, and I think so many people are embarrassed and think it's such a taboo subject. But I think it's something that
I think
obviously
everyone gets them.
I think it's something that we should definitely touch upon going forwards, and that we should kind of break the stigma of it, because so many people I think try and break the stigma
Yeah.
and try and like talk about it, but still people just like see it as like like the amount of like diseases and infections that go around in the day-to-day life, like the common colds or a sickness bug and things like that,
You can
and no
literally
one
get
like
that from kissing
takes
someone.
yeah, no one takes a second, not a second look, what's the word? No one double takes that. But as soon as you say that it's something obviously sexually transmitted, people like instantly think, oh, they're
They
like,
get on their high horses and they ride away in the sunset, and I'm like, listen, darling, like, it might not be that person's fault. They could be sleeping with 10 people, they could be sleeping with one
Oh my
person.
God, so-
At the end of the day, it's not your business. So move on, live your life, don't live theirs. And everyone gets STDs.
I mean, not everyone,
I mean, not everyone,
but
but
like,
people do. And
listen,
it's normal.
we'll
so chill.
we'll touch upon it.
No
We'll do an
judge.
episode. If you want us to like, if you got any questions about like things like that, or like what you want to know, what you want us to talk about, send it in. What's the most embarrassing drunk text you've sent? The notebook.
Half sip.
The notebook. She's half sipping a lot.
Half sip. Well, I'm
You dug
explaining
me out
most
more.
of the stories. So I think I was out to brunch at one time. The wine was flowing, like, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, he said something about like being so close but so far, and he's like, is this the notebook? Like as a joke, like lol, laughing face. That was weird enough. But then I was like, oh, I wish it was. And he was like, weird, okay.
You made me.
Actually, I want to be sick. You know when you after a night out when you drank a lot and you sit in bed and you go,
Yeah, the room's spinning and you think,
and you go,
nah.
what is wrong with me?
Nah.
Why would I do that?
I said a bubble.
I need to shush. I need to stop. Someone take my phone away from me because that's embarrassing. Why would I want it to be the notebook?
My gals know my phone should be taken away from me when I'm drunk, because the amount of texts that I've sent to that
certain people that what's that
from like
TikTok?
a year, no, it was like
when the
2
wine
years
stuck?
ago.
Oh.
The bar down the road.
Oh no.
Every time I am drunk, we would message, and it would just
And
be,
nothing would ever happen.
No,
I
but
don't
we'd
like this
message.
man that she's
No.
talking about. I dislike him so much with
But
my
I'll
whole
say anything.
chest.
Well, I say anything when I'm sober, but when I'm drunk, it's like a different kind of. It's like it's more.
oh, I hate him.
No, we're not going to talk about him.
Yeah, no.
But anyway, do you have a go-to when you're drunk?
I've got a couple of people that I definitely will text, and I'm like,
How many drunk texts me? You know what? I can't remember the last drunk text I've sent.
but they're not even that embarrassing. But they just pop up in my head, and I'm like, oh.
The last drunk text that
I
I've
wish
sent,
I could see you, but I can't because I wouldn't break quarantine
Would-
rules. But
Genuinely, I think before lockdown, I've not drunk text anyone. Oh, the night I split my head open.
do you think okay? What?
I split my head open in lockdown.
When?
I had too much. Oh, so
For a second.
basically,
Always
no,
says it for a
no.
second.
You know that Porntini from M&S.
Porn star martini.
Yeah, in a bottle.
Porntini.
No, it's called Porntini.
Okay,
I'm sure it's called Porntini. So M&S, and my best friend and I were just fucking like leathering it for the first couple of weeks of lockdown. Because before I said it could be a couple of weeks, like we may as well just become alcoholics.
Oh my god, imagine.
And I'd basically that night, there's some things that happen that I will never speak about in my life again. That no, that is it is. I mean,
It's
when
like
me and
that.
her, yeah. But we made like slip and slides in my bathroom. Like I was absolutely like, I don't think I've been that drunk in a while. But anyway, at one point she tried to put me to bed, and like, I got up and like I tripped over my own foot and then smashed
Tripped over my own foot.
I smashed my head on my chest of drawers and like cut it open.
Nice, well done.
It wasn't It was a week before my birthday. I remember my birthday. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
guys, I'm not really in the mood to drink.
I'm not well.
I gave myself concussion.
I'm an unwell human. To be fair, we don't drink that much unless it is quarantine, and I think that it's a hard time
People
for
think that I
everyone.
drink loads, and I don't get where that comes from, because like I literally have a couple of glasses and I'm done. I'm literally the back door. I go home early.
Yeah.
There's very, very few occasions where I actually like stay out and like I'm the life of the party, but for a couple of hours then I go.
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm done with this. I need to go.
Yeah,
home.
so.
But that's not gonna be me as soon as we're out of quarantine.
I'll support you
I'm gonna
from
go
every
wild.
angle, but I am gonna still be the
Absolutely
person
wild.
that leaves
You
like
will not
11
see
o'clock.
this face. Anyway,
So Harriet cuts her head open after a couple of glasses.
well
of wine.
done. Clicks for Harriet.
Do you have? Oh no, biggest date fail. I know this.
Oh
one.
my god, that was
Esther.
so. It was actually
type of
such a good date though. It was really fun.
But you ended up looking like Brittany and Justin.
We were like
double
Brittany and Justin.
denim.
We like the paps were over. I was like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. But we basically showed up the first date, first time meeting each other in basically the same outfit.
The same outfit.
I was like, right, okay, you clearly have good fashion sense. But we're
Who's
both
that?
wearing double. We were both
Someone
wearing.
just pops up on her phone.
We were both wearing double denim. And a white like undershirt. So that was cute. I was like, nice. This is gonna go far.
Someone really trying to get your attention, Mrs.
No, they haven't replied in a really long time.
Who's
So.
Wants to send you a message.
Anyway, come on, carry on.
Sorry.
That's Sanka.
Have you ever had anyone walk in on you?
Half sip?
I'm sick of these half sips. I just
I can't expose myself like that. But essentially, yes. But the person that walked in was like my best friend, and I had to sit next to him like in lessons like every single day. And yeah, he was friends with the people that I was currently like with at the time.
He didn't know that you was together.
And he didn't know that anything was going on. And right in the middle of things, because my friend was like, yeah, no, Tilly's in that room. No, he didn't.
Guys.
No, he didn't. Always not.
Etiquette. Always not.
And he opened the door and he tells me every single time about it. And he opened the door and he was like, I was like, hey.
Hello.
So I went back in and I was like, hey guys, so like,
Hey.
what's been happening?
How
like,
y'all doing?
hey y'all. And he was like, I didn't know that was going on. I was like, you didn't see anything, sir. So,
Yeah, mortified. Right, well that's the sip it or simp. So next section.
hope you've enjoyed it. So
Don't put that in there.
you're disgusting.
I'm gonna have to cut that out.
Yeah, we are, because that's actually
I'm just gonna have to cut out
revolting.
that. Thank you.
Okay, anyway, there's a topic that I've been wanting to discuss for quite a while, because, you know, when you have those shower thoughts, and I was, like, thinking about it, and also, like, those 12, like, a.m., like, TikTok times when you're, like, scrolling through, but essentially, like, why are we still, like, chasing men? Like, why are we begging for their attention, like, all the time? Like, I actually don't get it. Like, the amount of TikToks and books there are out there with essentially the same titles, like, how do you chase men? Like, how do you get a man to fall in love with you?
Why would you ever chase someone?
And I don't understand it, because I get it, like, you do, like, there's something nice about companionship, but at the end of the day, my whole philosophy, and this is what I'm changing for 2021, because I've been a beg in the past, and I'm sorry, but, like, nah, like, I'm not gonna chase you anymore. Like, you're not worth my time. Like, I have so much more going on. I'm busy in the day. Like, I'm not trying to act like I'm some royalty or anything. I'm just saying I'm not gonna chase you anymore, because I've got my life to live. If you're not gonna add anything to it, then move along. Like, and it's not, and everyone's like trying to like catch men and put them in a relationship and everything, and it's like, no, like, I don't even want, like, at this present
I just
time.
don't think anybody should be chasing anyone. Like, I just think the problem is that everything, I think it's always so unbalanced. There's always one person that's like got the upper hands. I just think like, when is it ever gonna? Obviously, at some points, there's always gonna be like someone's gonna have like a little bit more power, or like be, I don't know the right word's chasing, but like trying to get someone, or like I don't know. I can't think of the right word. But it is so like seesaw wise. Girls are on the floor, guys are up there. Do you know what I mean?
But like,
I feel like girls like I'm sick of seeing it on TikTok of girls being like simping over these men, being like, I'll just nip round at 3 a.m. because he texts me for the first time in 3 months. Like, no.
I'm not gonna lie, like I've done that. I've literally waited for people and I've accepted them, like for standing me up or things and like messing me around and like not treating me like an actual human. Like I'm not asking for much.
I think the problem is everyone's so bored at the moment.
Yeah, no, true.
I think
and
guys
I get that.
are a bit woke
And this
at
is
the moment.
nothing. No, and I get it, but I also think, how many books are there that you've come across that are like, to men, how do you get a girl?
None.
Very, very few. And TikTok, which is amazing, like there are so many girls that are positive and like, you are a boss bitch. Like,
Sorry.
oh, of course. If you know, you know.
Sorry, I just got a text on my phone, guys.
Yeah.
It's the clinic, not the clinic.
It's the clinic.
It's the it's my doctor's appointment to sort out my
broken heart.
heart. No, it's
someone. Anyway, yeah, what I was saying is I think
Not
it's such
exciting.
like why are we kind of living as though we don't have shit to do? Like, we can work now, like we can live fine or on our own. Like, we have dildos. If you need to like fulfill that part of your life, you have IVF. Like, you don't actually need like anyone. And I know there's something about companionship, and I completely get that, and I know I sound like,
is it lacking confidence? Is that what it is, do you think?
I think it is, because I think we've been taught to constantly chase men and view them as like the epitome of success,
to
and
reinforce
it's not.
you. But for me, I don't know what it is. It's past like, I don't
Like,
know.
you don't need to catch a man and have like him pay a dowry. Like, you're not bloody dependent on them.
You
like,
don't
you're
need a
fine.
dowry anymore, girls.
You don't need them to like offer your dad like 10 horses, 10 camels, 10
Oh my god,
sheep.
do you remember when I got offered to be
Yeah,
bought
fully.
for 3 camels? Or was it 4? And Dad was like,
Yes.
I'm still here, so.
I'm still here, so.
I'm still here, so.
Dad said 5 camels or nothing.
And he was like,
And he was like,
"Man."
Miss, like, no, sir, she's
Look
not
at
worth
her.
it. She's
She
not
ain't
worth
worth
it. She ain't
No,
worth 5
I
camels.
am. No. We are on. There's some different
Yes,
kind of
sorry.
energy.
Different kind of energy that we're currently on today. Like, you know, sometimes I switch. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, like, you know.
Nah, all I need, if I'm feeling low, is I'll just text you or like one of my best mates and be like, what's just happened? And they're like, remember who you are. And you just like, within seconds, I'm like, oh yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I know who I am.
But there are just so many like posts, and it just pisses me off a little
No, it
bit.
makes
And
me
I think
sad
that we need
more
to
than
like,
anything.
yeah, no, and I think we need to like reframe our kind of minds. Like, why are we constantly chasing people?
Why are you
that
basing
don't
your
want us?
self-worth on one singular human?
Yeah,
on one
legit.
singular man?
And I think we're all guilty of it. But I
Or
think
woman,
with like
sorry.
2021, women, whatever sexuality, whatever you're into, whoever you're into, it doesn't matter. Stop trying to chase people that don't want you back, because they're not going to realize how flipping amazing you are.
You have
Guys, if she doesn't realize how amazing you are, then move along. I'm sure there's another girl that would absolutely love you.
You have to think about it from this perspective. If someone was doing this to you and they was like begging it off you or so available to you, you'd literally just be like, I'm not interested in this person.
Exactly.
Like, you're not interested. Like, this is the problem, is that you're never interested in someone who's so readily available to you. Like, the chase, granted, the chase is exciting. I like a bit of a chase sometimes, but after, like, it can go either way. After a while, if you're like not available, like within like
you get tired of running.
yeah, you're gonna be like, well, I'm gonna drop that. Like
Stamina
that like
just
I'm not gonna
doesn't
chase
keep
after
you
someone
up.
that doesn't want me or isn't wanting to meet up or something like that.
No.
Hint, hint. But also, I'm not gonna go for someone who's actually like begging to see me, because, or should we? I don't know.
Yeah, but I think that you
Am I
also
going
shouldn't
for
lower your standards for
Shitty
someone
people.
maybe begging for you, but you're not interested in them. I think sometimes like people are like, why don't you just settle? And I'm like, no, until I meet someone that I actually want. Like, why would I settle? If you're not gonna add anything to my life, why would I want you? Like, I'm actually okay. Like,
It's just shit. I just feel like I'm not gonna be like, oh, you need more self-respect, because that's such a harsh way to put it. But so many people that are being disrespected and like simping over these people, and it's just like, I feel like guys, it's like in the clubs as well, like the amount of times that boys would just stand there on the tables just expecting girls to like flock to them, because I feel like they just think that like girls have now, I think they've kind of changed their mindset, and like I personally, if I like someone, I will go up to them and I'll speak to them, or I'll go up to them in a club or something like that, like it doesn't bother me. But I feel like guys are now conditioned that they know that we're like that now.
And they know that we're gonna like chase. They know. I feel like they've caught on a little bit. I mean, maybe they haven't, but I feel like they caught on a little bit. That everyone's literally, all girls are like trying. They're like, how do I like chase this man? How do I get him? How do I get him to like fall in love with me? And like, whatever. Why are you trying to trap anyone? Mate, if they don't want you, they don't want you. And I get that. Are we
lonelier in quarantine?
I do. I think when things go normal a little bit more girls are gonna be like, and more guys who are chasing, they're gonna be like, you know what? If this person doesn't want me, let it be. Like, I can't do anything about that, and you know what's meant to be is what's meant to be. I'm just gonna be my best self and do everything that's for me, because at the end of the day, you're born alone and you're gonna die alone. As horrible as that sounds, I know, but it's true, and I just want to reiterate it. But
I'm not like that. I want to die with someone holding their hand when I'm like 95 years old.
No, I want that too. But what I'm trying to say is that
of yours and Hannah's hand, like.
Me, you, Hannah, like
Martha as well.
Me, you, Hannah, Martha. Anyway, I do have a manifestation that I'm gonna try and say every single day. See what happens. I'll keep you updated.
I like
but
this. I like this a lot.
I don't chase. I attract. What simply belongs to me will find me. And I think we need to keep on telling like ourselves that, like, if it's meant to be, if they want me, they will come find me. I'm not going to chase people.
I truly believe that what is meant for you will happen.
And I'm not saying...
Sometimes, like, situations happen, you think you're so gutted and you're so heartbroken and you're so upset about something, but I'm sorry, but the universe is telling you that that wasn't right for you. That energy, that person, this or that was not right for you. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't try when we see a good thing. Like, yeah, you should work through things, definitely. And if you think that they're worth it, 100%. But I'm talking about the times where people are treating you like shit and they're literally not replying for like 4 days on end, like, or just like keeping you there, like one word answers, or like your message or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Anything, and like just keeping you on a piece of string. Do not text them again. Like, why are you allowing yourself to be pulled on a piece of string with someone that doesn't like you? Like, granted, like, yeah, it's fun when you know that you're desired, but I'm sorry, it's just like, why are we doing this? Why are we trying to be... guys always say that they know from the first moment they meet you whether or not you're going to be someone that they
say 2 weeks. Yeah. It's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Set yourself a time, right? Girls and boys, like, or anything in between. Anyone in between, sorry. Like, give yourself a time limit. If this person is not providing the same energy and the same emotional fulfillment and it's not adding anything to my life, right, anymore within that that time period of about 2 weeks, then cut it off, because at the end of the day I think it's going to be better for your mental health and overall well-being, because no one could do you better than yourself. Like, literally no one can do you better than yourself. You know what you like, okay? Sister, you know what you like. Sister, you know what you like. My males, my this. Sir, and this, you know what you like. Yeah, and I know there's some guys out there that have been burnt and things like that. Obviously, we are kind of siding more towards the girl, just this particular topic, just because I'm seeing it so often. Girls, obviously, laying it on thick, factor 50 for these guys, and I'm just being like, I'm not denying that you do that too sometimes. I'd love to see you, and then just not like coming through. Do you know what I mean? Like, we have to remember as well, people talk shit, and it's like, take everything that people say with a pinch of salt. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, no, exactly. But that was the one thing that I really wanted to just address that had been pissing me off. Like, let's stop chasing. Yeah. And just what will be will be. You know, if you think it's worth, but if they're not... finish a prosecco on that. Oh, I would finish my prosecco, but I'm not going to do that. I think you should. Okay. Stunning. Throws up. Woo! Anyway. £6.75 from Sainsbury's. Yeah, both. Sainsbury's sponsor us, can you imagine? So that was... Gets DM. You want to collab? Can you imagine Sainsbury's? You want to collab? We'll just give you some free prosecco. Yes, I would definitely say yes to that. There's also some granola that I really like. If you want to slip that in my cart. If you want to just Anyway, that is the
I thought
end.
there was one more thing that you wanted to.
No, that was the only thing.
Oh, I thought there was like one more section.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. What, the bit about... I'm trying to say, the kind of like ending note is that what I want to say is that, listen, we're one day closer to a hot girl, hot boy, hot they, summer, right? I don't know if I said that right, but you know what I mean. And if you're not adding anything to my life, then I don't need you. I can find it from multiple other people.
From
as horrible as that
yeah.
sounds,
I'll always
like,
be okay. I think what people need to remember that although it hurts now, you are going to be okay, and in like 2 weeks' time, you're gonna feel so much better about a situation. In 4 weeks' time, like you keep progressing, and I think that
especially we're in our 20s now. Let's have fun.
Oh my god, I'm 25 in 2 months.
Yeah, and that's still young. Like, let's actually just have fun.
I'm moving home and I'm 25.
It's okay, we're gonna go travelling and have a hot girl summer.
No, I'm travelling first. Me and Hans, we're gonna go move to Italy for a bit, and we're gonna go learn Italian cooking off a pasta mama. Yeah. But anyway, kids, that was
yeah, I hope that was a short and sweet-ish.
short and sweet episode.
Let us know,
like sip it or simp.
Yeah,
what you
let
thought
us
of that.
know if you have any suggestions of future topics that you'd like us to discuss.
Yeah.
Or if you yourself would like to come on the
I
podcast.
think we're gonna get some topical debates up for next week and really have a debate, because I feel like we've not had one of those in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe drop the prosecco. Sorry guys, we've been very active on the prosecco.
Yeah, so we hope you've enjoyed it. You can find us at SisTea Podcast on Instagram. We have a TikTok as well. But I'm trying to upload content. It's
She's trying to get me to TikTok, and I'm just like,
she's too old for it at the moment. She's like, how do you do that?
I could get murdered.
Anyway, and you can find my personal account at Tilly Freer, and yours is...
It's private, but it's at
Harriet
F96. But yeah, don't be offended if I don't accept you. But
so
at SisTea Podcast, I'm always there. I'm replying to DMs.
Exactly. Like, rate, review, and subscribe.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
And share with as many people as you know, because it helps the podcast grow and it would mean the world to us. Rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts.
20 stars.
If you're going to rate us any lower, then just don't bother, okay?
Don't bother.
DM me and tell me why you don't like it.
Anyway, guys.
Thanks
Lots of
everyone.
love.
Thanks.
Bye.
Love. Bye.
Just having prosecco.
Okay, so there's something that, you know...
I've not even sat down yet.
That's a good angle. Love that so much.
No, right. Okay. Pour yours. And then...
Oh, it's actually recording.
Yeah, well, I stopped it and then I...
Hmm.
And then I started again. It's a great angle for me.
Love that so much for you. Okay. I need to fade.
Right, get the anchor on. Cheers, baby.
Cheers, baby. Look at the camera. Look at me. Oh.